Okay, so now let's work on our landscaping a little bit. So let's unhide our slab. And let's go ahead and make that active, our active group. And let's go ahead and draw a line around the perimeter of our lot. It's a pretty large lot. Okay, so there we have it going down. Let's go ahead and bring it down quite a bit. Let's go down 6 feet, not inches, 6 feet. And it should be connecting to here, and it is. Okay, so a couple things you want to do is you want to add a driveway into here. So I'm going to draw a line from the edge over here, and I'm just going to come kind of straight out with it. And we'll do the same on this end. And it's actually going to have to stop at a certain point. So we'll come out to line up with our wall here, and I'm using the arrow keys to lock in that access, make it line up there, and we'll come kind of parallel to this line and just draw a line, another one there, and that will be our driveway coming into here. And let's add a landscape wall here, and there's a window there that I need to add, so I'll do that as well. Actually, you know what, let's go ahead and get rid of this window for now. And we'll do the same on this side, since we're not going to be focusing on the sides right now. Okay, so now let's double click here, and we're going to make a landscape wall. But before I do that, actually let's come down 2 inches. Actually just 1 inch. 1 inch down for our ground. And then now let's work on a landscape wall. We're going to bring this all the way up to it connects here. Let's make sure we get that right. Okay, and then we'll come out 8 inches right to the end point. There we go. Okay, so for this landscape wall, first let's come up 4 feet, and then let's break it in half, and we'll come up another 2 feet. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to create an arch, and we'll come about the center. Actually, let's go a little further than that because I want it to kind of look a little smooth coming up here. And we'll add a little curve right there as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and close or erase that, and let's push this through. Push this on through there. All right, so there we have a little bit of nice detail. And actually, I'm going to make it a little lower. It looks a little tall. So let's go back down 1 more foot. Oops. Let's click on the corner. Let's try this again. Double click, select all that, use the move command. Let's grab a corner, and then let's lock in our arrow and our axis, and let's go down 12 inches. Okay, that looks a little bit better proportion wise. And we will also continue this wall around this side. So first, let's make this into a group. So if I select here, and I think I messed something up here. Let's back up. Yeah. So you gotta be careful when you're stretching things. First, let's make this into a group before I modify it. That's why groups are so important. Let's hit make group, and then let's go ahead and cut it out. And then let's go to paste in place. Now let's double click. So now we're only affecting things inside this group. So use the move command. We'll grab that edge, come down 12 inches. And then let's use the push pull tool. And let's come all the way across our driveway here till it lines up there. And then let's come out another, we'll go 4 feet. And then let's push pull and get rid of the spot in between there. And then let's make sure it's going all the way down. Okay. All right. There we go. So now we have our landscape walls there. The only thing I want to add is I want to add a little bit of a cap on this as well. So let's go ahead and let's draw a little cap to wrap around. And to do that, let's make sure we're in there. Okay, so we're going to go around here. Let's go up 3 inches and out an inch. Let's go ahead and make a rectangle out of that. And then this is going to be a pretty simple cap. Just going to come around here. Oops. Go with the 2-point arc. There we go. Just something simple like that. And then the next thing I want to do is use the follow me tool. Click here and just drag it along. There we go. And we could probably draw some lines here, or we could just use the push pull to connect that. And there we go. So we have a nice cap around it. Let me go ahead and grab this to bring it across to the other side here. Do the same thing. And then we will go around here, and what we do here is we're going to hit tools, follow me, and let's see if we can let's make this into a group. Let's cut it, paste in place. All right, let's delete the surface. Let's select everything, and then deselect the actual profile that we want. Use follow me and just select the surface. There we go. Okay. Very nice. So now we have our landscape wall there as well. Okay, so let's keep on adding detail to our lot here. So I'm going to grab this and let's go ahead and push this out a little bit further. Let's go, we'll go 50 feet might be too much. Let's go 25 feet. And what I want to do is create this division here where the street begins. We use the arch command and just match that line there. And we'll go ahead and delete, oops. Let's undo that. And we'll draw this line. The reason why it's doing that is because this is offset a foot. So let's draw a line here. And let's go ahead and break that. There we go. Now I believe we can erase it. There we go. All right. And we can offset this as well, but first let's go ahead and extend this out because this is going to be the street connection. So we'll go out just a little bit further, just add a little bit of context, and we'll offset 6 inches, give it a little bit of a curve. And what I like to do is just come down an inch, another inch, another inch. It kind of like it's coming down, just showing that it's not completely flush with the street. And then now let's add some steps, some concrete steps coming up to this. So what I want to do is let's draw a line, and I'm going to shut off the lot layers and all these layers so I'm not getting those confused. So first let me escape out of here. Okay, let's click there. Let's make this match up. Actually, let's go out to here. And let's go out 4 foot 6 inches, and we'll erase that. And let's come back in 4 foot, and we'll go ahead and erase that little connection there. Kind of have these be floating steps or pavers. And let's go ahead and copy another one, and then I'm going to shrink them down to line up with this opening so we don't have so much concrete. Okay, so about there. And then let's go ahead and let's see, actually that looks a little too small, so let's come out a little bit more, maybe a foot on each side. That's better. And now let's copy these over. And I'm using the control to make a copy, and then I can hit X6, and it just made 6 extra copies. So I'm going to delete these extra ones, and I will leave that like that. And there we go. So now we have our pavers coming up to our house. We have our driveway and our lot. So that looks good so far. I think I could leave the rest as it is there. I think we could work around some of that. So looking good. One thing I want to address is you can see how there's a flickering going on because we have some surfaces overlapping. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and click some of this and hide it. And I'm going to click into my wall group, and I'm just going to offset my floor system just by like 0.1 inch so that they're not directly on top of each other. So now you can see it's not flickering. Okay, so that is much better. And let's see, I think I have something going on here. And we'll delete that one there. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so let's move on to the next part. Let's go ahead and unhide our windows that we hid. There we go. All right, so now we don't have that flickering. Very good.